Hey everybody, back again. I decided to do a top 10 of the year list this year. The way I do this is not necessarily movies that came out this year, but movies I saw this year for the first time and enjoyed. These are not necessarily the most well-made movies. These are movies I enjoyed for the year. This is my honorable mentions list. Almost made the cut, but did not. There are other movies I have not seen, Hugo or War Horse or Tintin or Girl with the Dragon Tattoo yet, so I'm feeling as though this is kind of cheating in a way. But anyway, I'll launch into it. These are, again, the honorable mentions. I'll make another video for the actual top 10 because I want to do a little blurb about each movie. But anyway, I'll launch into it. These are not in order. The first is Gamera the Brave. Now this was, I think, from a couple years ago, but this is the reboot of Gamera in Japan. For those of you that don't know, Gamera is this giant turtle that can fly and shoot fireballs. He's been around almost as long as Godzilla, does not have the attention. But this is the reboot. This is more of a family version of Gamera. There are a lot of things I don't like about it. I don't like the Gamera design. But all in all, I did enjoy it, and this movie holds a spot for me on the honorable mentions list because it is the first movie my daughter has watched in the, giant Japanese monster movie genre, which has a name and it's escaping me. This is the first one she sat through and enjoyed and still talks about. So, Gamera the Brave on the list. The next one's X-Men First Class. I had no desire to see this when I saw all the previews. Everything looked terrible. The end product does not fit with the other movies. It really tries to. It would have done better if it just was a totally, different take on the X-Men instead of trying to shoehorn in characters and ideas from the first couple of films. That said, this was originally supposedly supposed to be a Magneto movie. Somewhere along the line they changed it to an X-Men First Class film, and a lot of those Magneto movie ideas made it into this movie. I don't know that as a fact. However, Michael Fassbender's Magneto is kind of the key character in this film, and a lot of the scenes with him are the best scenes in the movie and would fit perfectly in a Magneto movie. So X-Men First Class, if only because it surprised the shit out of me and ended up being a pretty good movie. The next one's The Wild Hunt. This is a movie I stumbled upon on Netflix. No one has seen this probably, but it's on there. Give it a shot. It's about live action role players, LARPers, and this guy's girlfriend, and she gets, kidnapped by them, but not really, and he has to go get her, and his brother's kind of crazy into the LARPing thing, and it ends up being this crazy, shocking thing where at the beginning it's kind of amusing and funny. But check it out, The Wild Hunt. Very well done for the budget, so Wild Hunt. Next one's Puncture. This stars Chris Evans, who was in Captain America. He also played Johnny Storm in Fantastic Four and yada yada yada. He plays a lawyer, and him and his partner take on the case of these safety needles. This man has designed these needles that do not break and are safe and don't transfer disease. They're taking on the case because big medical corporations are blocking the use of these in hospitals through, money. What else? Strange movie, supposedly based on true events, obviously embellished, but give it a shot. I was very surprised by it. Troll Hunter. Troll Hunter is a foreign found footage troll hunting movie, almost shot in the veins of Tornado Chasers, except there are trolls. Really cool. Not going to win any awards, but it's pretty cool. They have Super 8. Super 8 to me, got, like any J.J. Abrams movie for some reason, got kind of too hyped up from the get-go for its own good. The creature design was a little lackluster, the ending was a little lackluster, but everything about this movie I do like. I like the idea of the kids with the cameras, being with their friends, just making movies. I like the idea of, you know, the awe of experiencing this and the fear and everything. I like the time period. It kind of reminds me of being a kid, and it kind of reminds me of those Spielberg movies from before, which is a huge compliment to the film, because those are classic movies, E.T., Jaws, and all that. So Super 8. Also, Super. Super is, Rainn Wilson is in it. I hate him, but he's pretty good in it. But it's, I want to say a superhero film, but it's not a superhero film. It's almost like the anti-Batman film. The movie gets bonus points for having a lot of twists and turns in a movie that I'm really surprised had those. Also for just being brutal and weird and crazy and uncompromising, which was very cool. So Super. Boy and His Samurai. This is a Japanese movie. I don't know when it came out, and I can't pronounce the original title. But it is about, you guessed it, a boy and his samurai. I want to say 5-year-old, 6-year-old kid and his mother. The father's not in the picture, walking down the street one day. They see this man in samurai garb who ends up being from 1802 or something. He demands that they take him in and feed him. When they do that, he apologizes and then becomes their like house servant and forms a bond with the family. Then he becomes a famous cook and goes on like an Iron Chef competition. It's a very strange little movie. It is a great family movie. I enjoyed it immensely. It is very cute. So Boy and a Samurai, give it a shot. Hesher, Joseph Gordon-Levitt plays an anarchist who's trying to he's not trying to, but he becomes this part of this grieving family's lives and kind of helps them get through it in strange ways. This is a very dark movie, this is a droll movie, this is a slow movie, but it has wonderful performances in it, and ultimately some really amusing shit happens. So there's that. Moneyball. Moneyball makes the list because it's a baseball movie that isn't a major league movie that I don't hate, and in that respect, and I credit that mostly to Aaron Sorkin's script, it makes the list. It is a really good movie, not great, but a good movie, and again, for somebody that hates baseball, for it to kind of capture my interest, it gets brownie points. Now you have Rise of the Planet of the Apes. This was another huge surprise for me. With all the title changes before the movie came out and everything, I did not want to see this. It looked stupid. I was never even a huge fan of the Planet of the Apes movies, except maybe the original. But you know, then I gave it a shot, and it's great. Andy Serkis is amazing as Caesar. There's more emotion in that performance than half of the actual performances from this year. It has a surprisingly good plot until it goes kind of like Contagion at the end. It was great, and you know, frankly, I want to see more. I want to see the next one. This was the best movie of the summer. I'm going to say that there. Other movies are making the list, but this was the best like summer popcorn movie. Totally out of left field. And the last one on the honorable mentions list is Captain America. You'll notice I didn't say Thor, and I liked Thor a lot, but Captain America was a better movie. I enjoyed it more. I'd watch it again more than Thor. But yeah, I credit a lot of that, and a lot of people were skeptical, but Joel Johnson just knocked it out of the park. I'm a huge fan of Rocketeer. He directed that. This had a lot of those vibes to it. Just great setup, great supporting cast. Everybody just kind of did their best in this. You know, there are people that pop up for maybe 5 or 10 minutes of screen time that are just chewing up the scenery. Just awesome. Chris Evans was great. So I like that they've established Captain America as an actual cool hero when a lot of people thought he was just a stupid guy with an American costume thing. So Captain America, last honorable mention of the year. That's it for now. I'm going to be making another video with the actual top 10 because I tend to ramble and I only have a like 12-minute window to shoot these things because I don't edit. But anyway, if you like this video or want to see the next one or anything like that, please rate it, comment on it. What are your, almost close call movies of 2011 or that you saw? Subscribe. I'm gonna hopefully make more videos like this and reviews and product reviews and everything. But anyway, I will catch you guys next time, and thank you for watching.